right? As you understand, right? What is AWS DevOps with? So what are the components we are covering? What are the tools we are covering it? So what are the tools? So we are covering it. Yesterday we completed the OS types. You guys, mm, guys, you guys can provided your name, email ID. I will provide you the access. Okay.
Hmm?
So Ezi, Kadiz, Vinay, yeah, Pravalika. So Pravalika, Tota Pravalika from who is Tota Pravalika?
Yeah, hi
Krupana.
sir, this is Krishna. Yeah, no sir, actually I was attending with my sister's laptop.
Okay, okay, no worries.
Krishna.
Okay, yeah, Krishna. So Blue Jay Technology is yeah. So Blue Jay Technologies is the YouTube channel, guys. You guys can go through it, and this is the playlist. I created a AWS DevOps with a 51 batch, and so I uploaded these two recordings, whatever the demo and yesterday's class. Okay, you guys can provide your email address. So I will provide the access to you guys. Okay, guys, understood?
Okay. You provide what? The tools.
Access. So this
Okay.
is restricted by the people who will give the access. Those people will access these recordings.
Okay.
Yeah. So Katiz, so Krishna, Izzy, Vinay, you guys can provide your email address. I will provide you the access to you guys.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yesterday what we will discuss, guys? So we discussed about the yeah. So what we discussed in the yesterday? Yesterday we discussed about the guys quick recap. What is OS and types of OSs and the recap types of OS and types of hardwares. Okay, and we discussed about the uh, Linux. Linux. So who invented the Linux and how it comes? How it came? How it came? We'll discussed about and so we discussed about the GUI. Sorry, GUI and CLI, and we discussed about the open source, commercial, and open source. Open source. We discussed about the data center. So we discussed about the data center, and we discussed about the app servers and DB server. Okay. So we discussed about the data center, app server, and DB server, and open source. So open source. These are the topics we discussed yesterday, right, guys? So yeah. So what we are discussing today? So AWS with DevOps. So the course is AWS with DevOps. Date is something like 17, 12, 24. Okay, the topic today we will discuss the topic about the real-time environments. What are those, guys? So today we'll discuss about the real-time. Today we'll discuss about the real-time environments. So guys, so where we can keep our server, where we can, where we keep our servers So where we keep our servers, guys? Guys, so where we can
Data.
in the data center. Very good. So in the data centers, the data center. And do we why do we need to keep our servers? So why do we need to keep our servers? Because of they are providing they are they are providing the 99.99% uptime. They are providing the 99.99% uptime, durability, and sustainability. So right. So that's the reason we are keeping our servers into the data center. So today we'll discuss about the real-time environment. Right. Something like you are trying to buy a car. So you are trying to buy a car. So where we can buy that car? Ezzy and Kathis? Kidis. Kadis? Ezzy?
Yes, sir.
Where we
Yeah,
can buy our cars?
we can buy a car online, or we can buy a car at a shop,
Car
normally car
shop, a
shop,
dealer shop.
Yeah.
dealer shop.
So dealer shop is nothing but a showroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Showroom. So you are buying the car in the showroom, right? So for example, so this is the showroom. What this is? This is a showroom. Showroom, in the showroom, you are buying a car. Okay. Something like car images. This is the car. So you are buying this car in the showroom, right? So this is a build and tested. After that only that comes into the showroom, right? So
చికెన్ తినకూడదు
before
నీకు.
coming to the showroom, yeah, before Venkatesh, you can
నేను
mute
చికెన్
yourself.
తింటే ప్రమాదం అని చెప్పి అడ్డమైన మందులు.
Okay, so before coming to the showroom, so guys, before coming to the showroom, it will be tested, right? It will be tested. So how they tested? Something like the mileage, brakes, everything will be tested in. Then it will send it to the showroom, right? Then it will send it to the showroom. So this is something like a production environment. It's a live prod and it's a live environment. So prod and it's a live environment. So before prod, so this is something like a testing. Is this a testing environment? Testing env. So before testing, so we need to build the server, right? Build the car. Before testing, it is in the which environment, guys? This is in the a development environment. So what this is? This is a development dev env or a development a build env. So guys, so how many environments we have? Guys, how many environments?
Three
Three
showroom,
environments.
three testing environment and development environment.
Yeah, development environment, right? So this testing and development environment is in company itself uses. If something goes wrong, there is no impact. This is nothing but a non-production environment. So with these two is nothing but a non-production environment. So this is nothing but a production environment. This is nothing but a production environment. Same like as a, if you want to host, or if you want to deploy a application, for example Facebook or WhatsApp, whatever it may be. So before coming to the live, first they need to test it in the testing environment. So if it is working fine or not, the entire application will be tested in the testing environment. So in the development environment, a developer develop that code and test it in the development environment. Once the development environment is done, then they will deploy it on the testing environment. Testing is nothing but a QA environment. So in the QA environment, they will test it, and then they sign off. The QA people sign off, will move it to the production and live environment. So we will use that production and live environment. End users. End users will use it production and live environment. Guys, understood? The same like as a servers also. The same like as servers also. What is that? This is the production environment. So this is a QA environment. So this is a dev environment. So these two environments we call it as a non-production. So this environment we call it as a production environment. This environment, so we call it as a production environment. So what are the server? The server is Dell PowerEdge R710. So what this is? This is a hardware. This is a server hardware. For example, this is our server. What this is? This is our a server. Sorry, guys. So this is our app server. So this is our database server. What this is? This is the app server. This is a database server. What this is, guys? So this is the so in the data center, how many servers we have, guys? So we have data center. We call it as a data center or on-premise environment. So what is this, guys? A data center or a on-premise environment. So this is a prod env, production env, or a live env. So live servers. So it call it as a production environment. What this is, guys? This is a production environment. So this is a non-production environment. Non-production environment. So non-production environment means, so this is a dev env development environment, and so this is a QA environment. What this is? QA or integration or staging or UAT or pre-prod environments. So these are a QA environment or integration or environment or staging environment or UAT or pre-prod. So it will be varies from company to company. It will varies from company to company. Guys, understood? So what this server is? So this is a dev environment or a development environment. What this is? This is a app server. This is a DB server. So this is a app server and this is a DB server. Guys, understood? This is a app server. This is a DB server. App server and DB server. We have a two servers, app server and DB server. So in the app server, the application is hosted in the app server. So the database will be in the database server. Application, database, right? You are signing up your AWS account, or you are signing up your Facebook, WhatsApp accounts, right? That data will be stored in the database server. So the front end application will be deployed on the app server. Guys, now you understood? So this is the live environment. So for example, facebook.com, facebook.com. So right, so this is the my Facebook account. This is a live environment. This is the production environment. This application code is deployed under the this server. Deployed under the this server. Production environment having the impact, business impact. Guys, production environment having the a business impact because of business impact. For example, if the application server crashes, so right, is that application server crashes, is the Facebook application is working or not? So it will not work, right? So that's the reason. So it will be a live, it will be running on 24 by 7. What is that? It will be running on 24 by 7 because of, so the people are, the end users will be accessing this website. So there is a business impact. If business something like a revenue generation, so how they will get the revenue? They will get the revenue means business means money. How they will get? They will get from the production servers because of the Facebook. So Facebook, they are having the ads, paid business, everything, right? So something like advertisements. So how they are providing? They are providing the money for the advertisements. If the application is crashes, the advertisements will not run, right? That time, so the client will not pay the money for the advertisements. So the business, business is impacting. Business is impacting. So definitely it will be live on 24 by 7. So it will be live on 24 by 7. For example, development team and QA team. So for example, how many people are working on the development team? For example, 5 members. These 5 members are in the company. These 5 members are in the company. If something goes wrong, how many people are impacting? Only 5 people in the company only. But here, so something like so Facebook is using 1 CR. So Facebook is using 1 CR people. If there any impact on the production, definitely it will be impacting on the one core people. But here 5 members only. Here also, for example, 10 members. 10 members are working on the QA environment. So the application will be first tested, developed in the development environment and tested in the QA environment. Then finally move it to the production environment. This is a real-time environments, guys. Guys understood? Guys understood the real-time environments? Yeah. So how many servers we keep in the data center? We keep in the data center 6 servers. We keep in the data centers. Okay. Guys understood?
Not really for me, but this is it. But
Yeah, yes.
mm, I don't understand the production environment.
Yeah, production environment. Something like so whatever you are searching in the internet, right? So whatever you are searching in the internet, for example, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube. So this is the YouTube, right? YouTube.com, Facebook.com. These websites are deployed in the production environment. These websites are deployed in the production environment. End users is nothing but a you, me, Krishna, Remo, Vinay, right? These people are accessing this website. These people are accessing that website, right? That website is hosted on the production environment, live environment. Guys, understood, easy?
Okay.
Now you understood. So whatever the application you are accessing, right, over the internet, that applications are deployed on the production environment. Okay.
Okay. Just go on. What of
Okay.
the you say 10 members and 5 members server application server
Yes. Application server. That's very good.
and
So this is nothing
and
but a real-time environment, guys. So real-time environment, productions environment. So something like So we are buying this server, this Dell PowerEdge server, something like a 5 lakhs per server is a 5 lakhs, and for keeping the data center, we will pay another 5 lakhs. So total 10 lakhs. Okay, total 10 lakhs per server. So how many servers we have? Two servers in the production servers. How much money we want to pay? So 20 lakhs we need to pay for production environment. Same like as a QA environment. Same like as a development environment. Same like as a development environment. These all are the physical servers. What is that, guys? Physical servers. This is also physical servers. So, right, in the production environment, how many people are accessing this website? One core people is accessing this website. Okay. And we are getting the revenue. Is it okay for one core people to sustain it? Right, these servers. But so how many members are using this QA environment? Only 10 members. So how many people are accessing this environment? Only 5 members. So we don't need this much amount of big servers in the development and QA environment, right? Because of how many people are accessing? Only 5 people, only 10 people, right? But this server capacity is something like we can connect one core people at a time, one core people at a time. So we don't need this much amount of servers. So a big innovative thought comes into the picture, the physical to virtualization. What is that, guys? Physical to virtualization. So what is virtualization? What is a virtualization? So what is a virtualization? I will tell you guys. Where is that, guys? 1 second, second. This is here is my shit. AWS. Where is that PPT, guys? Yeah, this is the PPT. Yeah, virtualization. Yeah. So what is a virtualization? So virtualization is nothing but a so we can install the any of the virtualization software. Who will provide the virtualization? The VMware and Oracle Virtual Box, Oracle company provided the virtualization. What is virtualization? So if you install the virtualization software, virtualization is a bare metal software. So bare metal is nothing but a something like Android. Your Android OS is a bare metal OS. So if you want to interact with the hardware, your mobile phone, definitely we need a OS, right? On top of, if you want to interact with that OS, interact with the application hardware, they created a Android application. They combined it into released as a Android OS. Android OS. Android is the bare metal OS. The something like a virtualization also a bare metal OS. So what they created, they created a software, virtualization software. Under that, there is a OS. Is a both we combine it and released as a virtualization. What they are providing. So if you install the virtualization software, if you install the virtualization software, your server resources will be released. Your server resources will be releasing, and we can install the multiple OSs based on the resources. based on the resources. You see, guys, virtualization. So multiple OS in the same mission, easy to maintenance and recovery, lower total cost of the ownership, right? So in the OS, we can install the hypervisor. What is the hypervisor? So VMware or Oracle VirtualBox, we can install it, and we can install the number of OSs. But in the physical, we can install only one OS. But in the hypervisor, we can install the number of OSs based on the resources. Based on the resources, the advantage of the virtualization. So the advantage of the virtualization, we can install the number of OSs. So we can install the number of OSs. So now you understood, right, guys? This is a real-time environment, and I will tell you that virtualization, physical versus virtualization. Yeah. What is this? So shit. Okay, no worries. Yeah. So this is the physical server. What this guy say? So this is a physical server. So this is a physical server, and this is also a physical server. This is a physical server, and so this is also physical server, but you installed a virtualization. So virtualization. So virtualization software. You installed the virtualization software. Yeah. Something like a big innovative thought comes into the picture. What is that, guys? A big innovative thought comes into the picture. So big innovative thought comes into the picture. So here, how much it will take? 10 lakhs per server, right? So this is a production server. Resources. What are the resources, guys? So resources is nothing but a CPU, RAM, and HDD hard disk. So CPU is nothing but a 20 core CPU, and RAM is nothing but a 128 GB RAM. What is it, guys? 128 GB RAM. HDD is nothing but a 2 TB HDD. What is that? 2 TB HDD hard disk. So for the development environment, we don't need this much resources. For the development environment, we don't need this much in resources because of the development. How many people are accessing this server? Only 5 people are accessing this server. We don't need this much amount of resources. So we need. So how much we need? For example, CPU, 2 CPU is enough. RAM is 4 GB is enough. 4 GB is enough. For HDD 20 GB is enough. 20 GB is enough for server, enough for application server and database server. So but we don't need this much big server, right? So we want to, how we can utilize these resources. So you can install the virtualization software. Who will provide the virtualization software? So VMware company. Where? So VMware company and Oracle company. So Oracle company provides the virtualization. This is a OEM. So this is a VMware. So this is a VMware. The software call it as a VM and OVM. So if you install the OVM or VMware in the OS in this virtualization in this hardware. So for example, you installed a OVM. So install the OVM. So it will it will releases the resources. It will releases the resources, and you can install the a number of virtual machines. What are the virtual machines? For example, CentOS 7 or CentOS 9, Red Hat, Red Hat 9, or something like a Windows Server Windows Server 2012, 2018, 20 or 2018. So Windows Server 2018, right? So we can install so we can create the number of VMs based on the resources. Based on the resources, the cost. For example, here only one server per 1 lakh, 10 lakhs. Here 10 servers per 10 lakh. 10 servers per 10 lakh. How much cost per one server? 1 lakh for one server. 1 lakh for one server. You see, so 90% of 90% of cost reduces from our physical to virtualization. So 90% of the cost reduces from the physical to virtualization. Guys, now you understood what is virtualization? So virtualization is a base metal software. It's a hypervisor. If you install the virtualization software in your hardware, it will releases the resources. Resources means CPU, RAM, and hard disk, and we can install the number of VMs. So in the virtualization, we call it as a VM. VM is nothing but a virtual machine. What is that, guys? So virtual mission. So VM is call it nothing but a virtual mission. So right, in the development environment, we need a 4 servers. In one server, we can manage the development environment and QA environment. Development environment and QA environment. Guys, understood? So a big innovative thought comes into the picture from physical to virtualization. So from physical to virtualization. Guys, understood? The virtualization, what is virtualization? How it comes? Yeah. So in the non-production environment, we don't need this much amount of servers. So we can install the virtualization and we can install the number of VMs based on based on the resources. Based on the resources. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So now you understood the virtualization and the bare metal and the physical server, right? For example, so this is your this is your laptop, guys. What this is? This is your Dell laptop. Dell, a laptop, Dell Latitude or something like Latitude. Dell Latitude. So in the Dell Latitude, the Windows is installed. So in the installs, in your Windows, in your laptop Dell, you have a resources something like a CPU, 8-core CPU, and RAM is something like a 16 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM, and the hard disk is 500 GB. Right. So here also, if you install the virtualization, and you can install the number of VMs based on your resources. So for example, I will install the OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine software. What is that? OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine, and I will install the Linux OSS. So Linux OSS based on my resources. For example, you guys are thinking like this is your Windows is a data center. Your Windows is a data center, something like Oracle VirtualBox. I already installed the Oracle VirtualBox, guys. So this is the VirtualBox. So if you install the VirtualBox, you can install the number of OSs based on your resources. Based on your resources. For the practicing purpose, what you guys can do, you guys install the OVM Oracle VirtualBox, and you can install the OSs based on your resources. Guys, tell me, so which laptops are you using and how much RAM CPU are using, something like how you can see it. If you click the any one of the folder, go to this PC and right click properties, it will show you the details. So I have 16 GB of a RAM, 16 GB of a RAM, and I have a 500 GB of hard disk, and I have a 8 core CPU. I have a 8 core CPU. I will show you core CPU. So what is that? Hardware. Uninstall RAM, network. What is uninstalled RAM, hardware? Yeah, you see guys, I have a 8 core CPUs and 16 GB RAM. So I can use the one core CPU and 2 GB RAM for the server. 2 GB RAM for the server. I will install the OS. I will install the virtualization software. Then I will install the OSs based on my requirement. Based on my requirement. Guys, understood? So how much GB of a RAM are you having? 16 GB, 8 GB. 8 GB also enough for you guys. If you have a 8 GB, so it is enough to install the Oracle VirtualBox and install the OSS. So Izzy, which laptop are you using?
Yeah, I'm using Apple
Apple.
laptop.
Okay,
Apple.
no worries, no worries. We can install the VirtualBox on Apple laptop also. Oracle.
Yeah, but I've been a long time I use my laptop. I don't even know the password to open my laptop right now. I'm using my phone.
Okay, you are using your phone. So we need to
Mm.
practice it, right? How you can practice it? Okay, you see
Yeah, I'm
guys,
thinking.
the VirtualBox is for different OS platforms. If you are a Windows, you can use it. If you are using Mac, Intel host, you can use the Mac. If you are using Intel Mac, Apple Silicon host, you can use the Apple Silicon. If you are using the Linux distributions, for example, so Linux distributions, Oracle, Ubuntu, Debian, OpenSUSE, Fedora, CentOS, so we can use it. So we can use this Linux distribution. If you are using Solaris, so whatever the OS we have, you can use this virtual box for the different OSs. Okay, is it what you can do is you can reset your password in Apple Mac, Apple laptop, and you can install your virtual box. Okay,
Yes, it's Apple Mac.
yeah, Apple
Um,
Mac. So these are the virtual box images. These are the virtual box packages for the app Mac. Okay. So Venkatesh, Krishna, Vinay. So which laptops are you using? Windows only, yeah?
Yes.
Venkatesh, Remo,
Windows.
you also Windows, huh? Katis? You already installed the Oracle VirtualBox, right? Katis. Kadiz.
Yes, I do. Yes, I have the Oracle already.
Okay. Vinay, what about you? Vinay, Remo.
Have HP laptop and using Windows OS on that.
Okay, okay. This looks good. Venkatesh, Remo, Venkatesh.
Yes.
So which laptop are you using? Apple or Windows?
Mm, mm,
Mac or Windows?
Yeah, Windows only.
Okay, okay. Guys, so first we can download the software. So how you can download it? So copy the link address and paste it in our chat box, guys. Yep. This is the so this is for Windows, guys. So before installing this, we need to install the VC++, Visual Studio C++ software, guys. So what is that? Visual Studio C++ software. Okay. This is the dependency package for the So a Oracle VirtualBox. So VC reduced to 64. Yeah, 64 bit. You can download it. So or else what you can do. Okay, VC++. Download, right? Click the downloader. Yeah. So if you click, what is that, guys? Yeah, you guys just click that, it automatically install, guys. So what is that? Visual C++ registrable for Visual Studio 2015. This was this we need, guys. This we need. So this is the dependency software for installing the Oracle VirtualBox. Tomorrow I will show you guys. Or else, yeah. So tomorrow what we will do? So we will install the CentOS 7 on my Windows mission. Windows mission. So what we need? So down first, and what is the step one? Step one is download the softwares. Download the software. What are the softwares we need to download? So one is Oracle VirtualBox. Oracle VirtualBox. Second one is VS C++ 2019. Third one is CentOS 9 ISO. If you want to install the OS, definitely we need a ISO. So where we can get that ISO? So something like CentOS 9, not VDI, ISO download. Just ISO download. If you click the download, yeah. So you can see, guys. So this is a x86 64-bit from the ISOs, right? This is the ISO mirror. This is the ninth one. Okay. So guys, so you guys can download CentOS 9. Okay, CentOS 10 is the new version. Just right click and copy the link address, or if you click it, it automatically download, guys. So this is the CentOS 7, CentOS 9 ISO download. If you click it, it automatically download. Okay. So three, we need a three softwares. We need a three softwares to install the Oracle VirtualBox. First, we need to install this. Install this software. Then you can install this software second. So then you can use this ISO. Use this ISO to install CentOS 9. CentOS 9. Okay. So how we can install? So we can install the CentOS 9 or CentOS 7. So we need to first we need to install this Oracle, this VSC++ 2019. Then we can install the Oracle VirtualBox. Then you guys can download this OSO. Based on this ISO, we can install the CentOS 9 or CentOS 9. Okay, so tomorrow we'll show you how to install the CentOS 9 on your VirtualBox. Then after, we'll show you the Linux file system hierarchy. What is that? Linux file system hierarchy. So what is Linux file system hierarchy? So when you install the OS, right, in our C directory, this C directory having the folders. This C directory having the folders, but these folders are created while installing the OS. These folders are created while installing the OS automatically. What is the purpose of these folders? Same like as while installing the CentOS, while installing the Linux OS, so while installing the Linux OS, a default file system hierarchy will created. So what those are what those directories and what are the purpose of those directories? What is the purpose of those directories? So Linux file system, Linux file system hierarchy. So yep, this is guys. Yeah, so this is the directory. This is the Linux file system hierarchy. So something like a bin, opt, bin, root, bin, sbin. So these directories, every directory having their own specific reason. I will tell you this reason. If you know the Linux file system hierarchy, these folders, what is the purpose of this folder? The Linux is very easy, guys. If you know this, it will be very easy. The Linux is very easy. So we will complete it within a week. So after that, we'll start the AWS, and after starting the AWS, right, we will include the DevOps tools when we can use the DevOps tools. Okay, guys, understood? Any doubts?
Okay.
Izzy?
Yeah, Mr. Hart, please, the yesterday's record and today's record, I think we're gonna have access to it, right?
Yeah, you can share the email address, your email address. I will provide you the permissions to watch the recordings.
Okay.
Okay.
I sent my email address right now on the chat.
Okay. In the WhatsApp chat, you guys, Remo, Venkatesh, you can also send the Vinay sent. Who sent? Izzy sent. Vinay sent. Krishna.
Sir, sure, I will
Yeah,
send you.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Venkatesh, you can also send your email address. I will provide you the access to watch the recordings.
Okay.
Okay. Izzy, Katiza, I have Katiza email address. Yeah, Izzy, I will give you the permission to access the recordings. Okay.
Okay. I would like that.
Yep.
So
Thank
I
you.
can understand some of the things I don't understand.
Yeah, you can watch the recording 2 or 3 times. You will get it. So
Good.
because of you did not watch, you did not attend the yesterday's class, right? That's the reason maybe. So there might be a confusion what these are.
Yes,
If you watch
yes.
the yesterday's recording,
Really
yeah,
confused. I'm really confused because I didn't start yesterday.
yes. You can watch yesterday's recording, and so if you want,
I'm
I will give you the backup class also if you want. If you watch the recording and you can tell me if you are not unable to understand, I will give you the backup class for you.
It's okay. And then today's video too.
Yeah. I will upload this video too. Krishna, understand, right? Romeo, Vinay, Krishna.
Yeah, got understood. But can
Yes,
we
sir.
share this VFC plus 2019 link also in the chat again?
Which one? VC plus plus, huh?
Yeah, because it's routing to Visual Studio Code in my laptop. So can you share it?
Yeah, I will share. I will share it in the this chat only. 51
Chat.
batch chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many virtual machines are required for this one? Like 2 or 3?
Only one is enough.
Only
So
one is
after
enough.
5 days,
Just
after
one is enough.
after 1 week, we will launch the EC2 instance in the AWS. Just for
Okay.
understanding the data center.
Oh,
So
so
how
actually
you
I
are
have,
working,
yeah,
how it works on the data center.
I have
So before
VMware workstation.
you have
I
a
have
VMware,
already,
no need to
yeah,
install the
VMware
Oracle
workstation.
VirtualBox. You can install the
You have a,
CentOS and the VMware also.
okay, sure. Then after for that, I require some putty and everything, right?
Yeah.
Technical.
I will tell you. I will tell you each and everything. No worries.
Yeah, because like that's why I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah, I will tell you. I will tell you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, you guys can download the three. So that ISO, CentOS 9 ISO, and the Visual Studio C++, and the Oracle VirtualBox software also. Okay, Remo, Krishna, Vinay, Ezi. You
Yes,
guys
sir.
can
I have
download it.
installed that VMware and CentOS as well in that VMware.
Okay, thank you guys. We'll continue from tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. So we are going to continue tomorrow.
Yes. So there is the classes will be from Monday to Friday, Ezi. I think from your
One
side,
one hour 1 hour call time.
Sunday to Thursday.
That is every day, Monday to Friday is 1 hour each.
Yeah, 1 hour each.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you.